Hi there! Today we're going to the market to do our grocery shopping. Then we'll visit the supermarket to pick up a few other items for the week. You can speak along with me and use this video for shadowing practice, or you can relax and listen along. If you're new to learning English and want to see more about life in Australia, maybe you're planning to travel here, are studying here, or will move here for work, this video series will help you understand everyday English quickly through comprehensible input while exploring real places around Melbourne and Australia. PDF scripts are available to download for members of my channel, and I upload bonus videos each month that are filled with extra questions and moments for you to practice speaking English out loud. I make new videos every week, so please subscribe to see them every Sunday. Okay, let's go for a walk. This morning, we're doing our grocery shopping. We're buying food that we'll cook and eat during the week. In Australia, we don't usually use plastic carry bags at grocery stores.
Just towards the market.
We need to bring our own reusable bags. Reusable means that we can use them again and again. They're not disposable. Sometimes you can buy paper bags, but most people bring their own. The market is on the other side of the road. We'll wait for the light to turn green. Now that it's green, we can cross and head into the market. We'll go through these automatic doors. Automatic doors open by themselves. Now we're inside the market. Let's have a look around. This shelf is full of cheese. There are small, round wheels and pieces cut into smaller parts. These shelves are refrigerated to keep the cheese fresh. Over here, there are olives and pickles. The olives are in round plastic containers. They're stacked very neatly. Next to the olives is a bakery with beautiful cakes and sweets. There's a plate of pink meringues. They're piled up high. A meringue is a sweet dessert made from egg whites and sugar. It's soft inside and a little crispy on the outside. There are tarts and a big round pie. They're also selling square slices of chocolate cake. Each slice has a strawberry on top. Since it's Easter, they're selling hot cross buns. There's sweet bread rolls with fruit and a cross on top. Let's walk further into the market. There's a big flower shop in the middle. A person who sells flowers is called a florist. You buy flowers from the florist. The flowers are bright and colourful. They're sitting in buckets of water on the ground. You can buy one bunch of flowers, or you can make a bouquet out of a few bunches. A bouquet is a group of flowers arranged together. Next to the florist is a stall selling kimchi and other Korean side dishes. I know a lot of you who watch my videos are Korean, so I hope it's nice to see that you can find some fresh Korean food if you decide to visit Melbourne. Now we're at the greengrocer in the corner of the market. This is where we'll buy most of our groceries today. They sell fruit and veggies. Veggies is short for vegetables. They have boxes of mixed fruit and veggies on these shelves. These boxes have a variety of items in them. A variety means many different kinds. What do you think we would use from this box?
The cauliflower, the bananas,
Yeah.
the grapes.
I don't think we would use the avocados. We already have kale at home. Maybe we should just pick individual.
Yeah, let's get individual fruits and vegetables.
Instead of buying a box, we'll choose our own items. So,
I'll grab a cauliflower.
Oh yeah, let's get a cauliflower.
We'll put 1/2 of the cauliflower into our bag. We can pick 7 items for $20. That's a pretty good deal. It's much cheaper than the supermarket.
We've just made some soup out of it, so we probably don't need those.
No. We'll get an eggplant.
We'll also grab eggplant, broccoli, and zucchini. We were considering getting a leek, but instead we decided to get a big sweet potato. Considering means thinking about something before deciding. Some fruits are placed on individual plates. Each plate counts as 1 item at this stand. It all looks good. There's a big box of limes and a big box of lemons. These are citrus fruits. They usually taste sour. The tomatoes look fresh today. They're shiny and bright red. We'll take a plate. Now it's time to pay. The man who works here has a big personality. That means he's very friendly and expressive. Sometimes he gives us an extra item for free.
Get one more. $20 for you.
What do you recommend?
Well, veggies or fruit?
Veggies, probably?
If you have a fig each.
He threw some figs at us to catch. We caught most of them.
Thanks, mate. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Take it easy.
Now that we have our fruit and veggies for the week, we'll have a look around at the rest of the market. This stall sells organic vegetables. Organic means the food is grown naturally, without chemicals. They're usually more expensive. There's a large basket of fresh green beans. And you can buy different kinds of potatoes here. How do you like to eat potatoes? I love to eat crispy roast potatoes. These small pink balls are radishes. There's a lady shopping here. She's adding some greens to her basket. There's a stand of bananas for sale. These bananas are still green. They're not ripe yet. Ripe means ready to eat. This stand sells fresh orange juice. The juice in the bottles is bright orange. The bottles are resting on ice to keep the juice cold. Over at this stand, there's a refrigerated cabinet full of marinated items. Marinated means food that is soaked in oil, spices, or sauce to add flavor. They have a whole cabinet full of marinated olives too. There's a small dog in this store. It looks like it's doing its grocery shopping too. This store sells fancy dog treats. They're things for your dog to chew on. Some of these are made from kangaroo. You can buy them individually or in a packet. Now we want to find something to eat. Out here is a place for people to sit in the sun and enjoy the food they've bought at the market. There are umbrellas to sit under and plenty of tables and chairs. Here is a bakery that sells really nice pastries. There's a bit of a line, so let's have a look at what they're selling first.
They have a seasonal fruit Danish. Looks like it's got a raspberry on it. It's hard to read. They have a cinnamon pretzel, the swirly one with the raisins.
There's lots of options, but it's not really what we feel like eating today. Sometimes too many choices can make it harder to decide. We'll head back inside to see what else they have. We'll walk in their store and past the butchers. They sell meat and seafood in here. There's a dog waiting outside for its owner. Its lead is tied to the pole. I think it can smell the meat. It's looking inside at the butcher and wagging its tail. Here is a fishmonger. They sell seafood. This place sells fresh oysters. Oysters are shellfish that you can eat raw or cooked. The man is shuffling the blue trays around in the window. On the opposite side to the fishmonger are some butchers. The butcher is grabbing a shoulder of lamb from the window for a customer. It looks like they sell premium cuts of meat. Premium means high quality. It looks like they only sell red meat. Red meat is beef or lamb. The next butcher looks more affordable. Affordable means not too expensive. This butcher sells poultry. Poultry means chicken and other birds. This last butcher has round hamburger patties and big cuts of steak for sale. We can hear sausages cooking. They're sizzling on the grill. Half of the sausages have been grilled and are ready to eat. The other half are still raw. They haven't cooked through yet. The man in front of me is using a shopping cart. It's a big shopping bag that he can wheel along behind him. It's helpful if you have a lot of produce to buy that's too heavy to carry. Here are shopping trolleys that you can borrow from the market. You can use them to carry your items and then return them. You can also use a basket if you have fewer items. In the center of the market, there is a coffee stand and some places to sit. We can smell toasties. A toastie is a toasted sandwich with melted cheese filling. I think that's what we'll get this morning.
I need a vegetarian. What's that's cheese. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, still deciding.
Okay. Just something we have an Easter special. It's like a dark chocolate orange marmalade.
Could I please grab the seasonal? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get a seat.
It's golden brown on the outside and looks very crispy. It has cheese and mushrooms inside. We've both taken a bite. It tastes really good. On the way out of the market, there's a store that sells fresh pasta. They have rectangular packs of homemade lasagna for you to cook at home. They also sell pasta sauces that you can buy scoops of. The fresh pasta is laid out in bunches. Now we've finished at the market, but we still need a few items from the supermarket. A market usually sells fresh, local food. A supermarket is bigger and sells more packaged items. The first thing we need is some peanut butter. Peanut butter is a spread that you can eat on toast, but I'm going to make some cookies using it later. This jar says that it's dark roast, which means that the peanuts were roasted before they were blended into peanut butter. It's crunchy, so it has chunks of peanut in it. Smooth peanut butter has no chunks in it. This jar is crunchy too, but it's not on sale. I'll choose the one that's on sale. It's cheaper. In the next aisle, there are different kinds of alternative milk. That's milk that doesn't have any dairy in it, like soy milk or oat milk. They come in cartons. I'll pick up 1 container of soy milk. Lastly, we need some beans. This aisle has lots of canned vegetables on the shelves. We need 2 cans of butter beans. They're on the top shelf. They're only $1, so they're very cheap. It's time to head to the checkout. The checkouts are almost always self-checkouts at grocery stores in Australia. You'll need to scan your items yourself. We'll put our basket down and scan each item. This self-checkout only accepts card payments. It doesn't accept cash. We'll pay using our phone. Here comes our receipt. And I'll put my basket back for the next person to use. And that's all of our groceries that we need today. Do you prefer shopping at a market or at the grocery store? Thanks for joining me today. How do you describe food that is soaked in oil, spices, or sauce to add flavor? Marinated. What do you call a person who sells flowers? A florist. How do you describe fruit and vegetables grown naturally without chemicals? They're organic. How could you talk about how someone behaves or expresses themselves? It's their personality. What word means thinking about something before deciding? Considering. Which word means having many different types or kinds of something? Variety. How could you describe something that's high quality and more expensive than usual? Premium. Thanks so much for joining me today, and thank you so much to the members of my channel. If you'd like a little extra support learning English, members of my channel can download a PDF script and get bonus listening and speaking practice videos every month. Where would you like to go next? And which everyday English topics would you like to practice more? Let me know in the comments. If this video helped you, please subscribe for more simple Australian English practice. See you next time!